Try to imagine an island full of green trees and plants and beautiful bodies of waters. It's magical, isn't it? It seems inviting you to come and spend a vacation on this place. That's how the Poveglia Island in Italy is usually being described. But will you still have the same feeling once you learned about its dark past? This island is located in the waters between Venice and Lido. It is a small island, but has a sinister past. Human settlements in this place has started in 421 AD, after tribes from different but nearby palaces fled their own land from the barbaric conquerors. People have lived in peace on this island for a very long time. This island is also outside the jurisdiction of the Roman Empire. People who lived here also do not pay taxes to the government, as this island is too small. That the resource and expenses needed to collect tax is much higher than what can be collected. By the early part of the 14th century, this island was once again abandoned by its settlers. Then, bubonic plague struck Italy. Yes, the Black Plague, which killed a third of Europe's population on its first wave. This illness will kill a healthy human being in just 12 hours. Due to the severity of this illness, government started to do quarantine to the infected and suspected carrier of the plague. This is to avoid the further spread of the disease. How, you asked? They are being brought to the POVEGLIA island to avoid infecting the air. However, not only those who are killed are being brought here, even those that are still alive, those that still have days to live are being thrown here. In this island, these victims will wait for their last breath. In the middle of this island, there is a grim reality victims have to face. Dead bodies are being thrown into a pit, along with others that are still breathing. These bodies are being burned, while the so that are still alive screams in agony. It is estimated that over 160,000 bodies are thrown into this island, and according to Uban legends, half of the soil here are human remains. These events have been repeated when the Black Plague once again struck humanity in 1630s. After this, Napoleon Bonaparte used this island as arms storage for his soldiers and planned battles. But not for long, since Napoleon's enemy discovered this. Battles occur where many have also been killed. Many lives ended in this island. But the island's dark past isn't finished yet. After it became a mass grave of Black Death's victim and those who have been killed during the Napoleonic Wars. An asylum was built into this place, an institution for the mentally ill people. It has a complete facility which includes wards, operating room, it even has a bell tower. Staff always tries to help each other to cure those who are mentally ill. However, the supposedly place for care and medical intervention turned to be a place of terror and torture for its patients. After this foundation, patients from this facility are said to see ghosts of the Black Plague victims, but due to their mental condition, no one believed in them. One of the most terrifying stories is that one of the doctors from this facility are performing experimental lobotomy to his patients. This is the process of removing a part of the brain using a metal rod inserted into their nose in hope to achieve a certain behavioral change or cure their illness. This has become a torture for the patients. Terrified, most of them try to run and jump from the bell tower of the facility. After years of performing such experiments, it is said that the ghost of the victims hunts the doctor, so much so that he ended his life by jumping from the top of the bell tower, where most of his patients also tried to kill themselves. However, it would not end easy for him, the same as it was not easy for his patients. Although most of his bones were broken after his fall, he did not immediately die, but he was left alone until he finally exhausted his last breath. According to stories, his body was cemented into the bell tower. The facility was then finally closed in 1968. As time went by, the possession of the island has been passed around, until it landed to the hands of one Italian family who have tried to spend a night in the island. After that night, the family went silent and refused to talk about what happened to them. The only clue people have is the 14 stitches in the face of one of their son. As of now, the island is off limits from anyone. Fishing is also forbidden around the area as a precautionary measure. In 2014, the possession of the island fell into the hands of a wealthy businessman in the name of Luigi Bugano.